Hello everybody, and this is Tamara Rosenberg here in Empowering Woman. And tonight we're going to have an amazing person, a friend, my truly mentor, my inspiration. And Lori Palatnik is the president and founder of a movement called JWRP, Jewish Woman Renaissance Project. Now it's called Momentum. And she had a dream to create a movement for women, by women, to inspire them in order to be better for their families and communities. And her dream became true. She's a truly inspiration to me. Personally, I was inspired with her and to do a movement myself. So listen to Lori Palatnik, and thank you, Lori, for talking to us, Empowering Women. Bye. We love you.
I'm Lori Palatnik. I'm the founding director of Momentum, formerly known as the Jewish Women's Renaissance Project. 11 years ago, 8 women from the Washington, D.C. area went away to Utah, because one of the women owns a beautiful place in Utah, to talk about how do we change the world by empowering Jewish women. And it became what it is today, which is kind of like a birthright for Jewish mothers all over the world. We have now brought over 17,000 women from 29 countries to Israel on a highly subsidized program that educates, inspires, and empowers. And we send these women back after those 8 days to their local countries, to their home communities and cities, because we partner with over 220 organizations around the world. And then they unleash and unlock the power of the Jewish mother. My role model growing up was my mom. My mother was really a free spirit in a world where, and at a time where women were making casseroles and being at home. My mother, yes, she was at home, but then went off to university once we went to school and got her degree, and was independent, and really is a person who saw each woman and each man that she met and each child, every person for who they are. She loves people, and she always brought out the best in everyone. The quietest person in the room she would find, and she would speak to them and bring out the best part of themselves. So that was always a role model for me growing up. And I also love people. And I hope to be like my mom, to help bring out people's potential and to unleash the best part of themselves. What does empowering women mean to me? Every person, man or woman, knows that they're here in this world for a purpose, that there's a meaning to their existence. But sometimes we're lost and we're down. And it's because we know we're not fulfilling our purpose. Empowering women means to help them to find why they're here, why they were placed in this world, what they can contribute to this world. The idea, the pleasure of realizing your potential, to know that you're living your purpose, there's no greater pleasure. Empowering women means to give them the tools, the education, the opportunities, and the support in order to find why they are here and to help them to live their true potential. If I could speak to my younger self, what would I say to her? Stop worrying so much. We're taught in Judaism that it was in the merit of the Jewish women that we were redeemed from Egypt. If it wasn't for the Jewish women, we'd be slaves of slaves of slaves today in Egypt. It was in our merit that we got out, and it will be in our merit that the ultimate destiny of the Jewish people will be achieved. Why? The Jewish woman has a special connection to the Almighty. Why is Momentum, the organization that I run, focusing on women? Because you influence the influencer. The three most important decisions a family will ever make that affect the family now and for generations are primarily in the hands of women. Where we live, where our kids go to school, who we socialize with. These are decisions that primarily, again, impact today, but also for generations. The school you pick for your kids is not just who your kids will be, it's who your grandchildren will be. These are big decisions. So if you want the Jewish people to be headed in the right direction and to be that light unto the nation so that all nations will rise, let's just be efficient. Let's target women.
Try everything.